Hi, I'm Tyler, and welcome to another episode of my Christian Music Week reviews. Each week I take 5 releases, albums, EPs, or singles, and after having listened to them all week, I come back here and I review them. I share what I think about them. So without further ado, let's get to this week's first release, Matthew West's new single, The Hope of Christmas. Matthew West's new single, The Hope of Christmas. Let's talk about it. So, really nice sounding song here. Has piano, violin, and drum. And as for the lyrics here, great lyrics. It talks about how even in such a painful year like this one, Jesus is still the hope. Up next, Johnnyswim's new EP, Another Johnnyswim Christmas. Before I get into my thoughts on Johnnyswim's new EP, Another Johnnyswim Christmas, let me just say that this came across after Mom texted it to me for me to listen to it, and of course I turned it into a review request. So here we go. What's that even sound here? Acoustic guitar, electric guitar, and drum. Seems like that's what dominates the album here. Also background vocal effects too kind of affect the feel of the CP, I would say, a little bit. And as for the lyrics here, let's go song by song here. Little Drummer Boy talks about bringing the best of what little we have to offer to Jesus. And then Pass Me a Pint, the husband talked about how he wants his wife to pass him a pint of beer. Christmas to Me, she talks about how she just wants her husband for Christmas. She doesn't need all the fancy stuff. Christmas to Me talks about. And then O Come Emmanuel talks about how Jesus has come to set us free and be with us, just as he said. Up next, Francesca Battistelli's new album, This Christmas. Francesca Battistelli's new album, This Christmas. Let's talk about it. So overall, jazz is definitely the field that dominates here. For sure, I would say. Also, too, though, there's a couple worship tracks on here. And also, there's a couple tracks where she sings with choir overtones in the background here. And at least that's what it sounds like. Kind of background vocal, at least. And as for the lyrics here, the overall theme of the album, I would say, talks about being with your family and the ones you love, and especially the one you love, in the midst of this cold and snowy season. And also, a couple songs talk about how not to fear because Jesus, our long-awaited Savior and hope, is born. Up next, Building 429's new EP, Hope Is Here. 429's new EP, Hope Is Here. Let's talk about it. So stylistically, it has piano, violin, and drum here. Also has choir backing on the final 2 songs on this EP, and the first song, which is the title track, includes a guest appearance from Tarian. And as for the lyrics here, talks about how even in a year like the one we just had, talks about how it's still worth celebrating God's infinitely great plan for his son Jesus to come down to redeem us and bring hope to us. Up next, our last release for today, Colton Dixon's new single. Colton Dixon's new single, Let It Snow. Let's talk about it. So, stylistically, here we have piano, violin, and the guitar definitely has a twang to it for sure. And as for the lyrics here, he talks about as long as he has his wife loving him, it keeps him warm, and he can let it snow. Well, that's it for this week. Come back next week for 5 more releases. If you like what you saw in this video, please subscribe. Also, if you have any thoughts on this week's releases, or what I said about them, let me know that in the comments below. Also, I wanted to give an update on the Throwback Tuesday thing. So, due to low viewership of the 2 Throwback Tuesday videos I did, thanks to everybody who showed up for those, by the way. And also, due to the fact that it seems like I found ways to keep myself busy again, I'm going to discontinue the Throwback Tuesday videos. But, of course, I will keep doing these weekly review videos. And feel free to send in your requests for what will be the final Christmas video of the year. Also, wanted to let you know that next week's weekly video is going to be put on a different date. So, traditionally, I release these videos on Fridays, but Friday is Christmas Day, and a lot of you will probably be too busy to watch my video on Christmas Day. So, I'm going to drop the video on Christmas Eve instead, on this Thursday. So, be on the lookout for that. Be sure to send in your requests, though, if you have any, because this will be the last Christmas video of the year. And then after that, going to review the 5 best releases I missed during the Christmas season. So please be sure to send in your requests for those as well, so that your favorites get to be on that episode. And again, that's going to drop on a Thursday as well, due to the holiday of New Year's Day. So Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve will be my next 2 videos. And then, of course, once we get into 2021, we'll go back to dropping videos on Friday again, starting January 8th. And then it'll just be my normal best 5 releases each week format again. Well, I'll go now. Merry Christmas. See ya on Thursday. Bye.